wish there was something I could review.
Are you bored? Unable to feel the challenge of a review? Well, then we have just the thing. Yes, you! Directly from Last Best Brewing and Big Rock Brewing, we have Collab Brew number 1. We could ramble on about the style and tasting notes, but we want the beer to speak for itself. Do you feel up to the challenge? Are you sure? Well then, what are you doing sitting there? Get your ass going and get this review done.
I walk in the bar and the fellas all cheer. Order me up a whiskey and beer. You ask me why I'm writing this poem. Some call it a tavern, but I call it home.
Hello boozers and welcome to the next installment of Booze Reviews. Well, as you heard the announcer say, we've got a beer from Big Rock and Last Best Brewing. It is a collaboration beer. Oddly named collaboration number 1. This comes in at 6.10% and I have nothing. Literally nothing. I wrote on here earlier, what kind of beer is this? As we're scrolling through the opening sequence. Honestly, I have no idea. Now, normally I go out and I have a look and see what they have for the styles and everything else like that, just so I have an idea. The best I found while hunting down things in the 30 seconds I had was the same thing that the announcer said. We could ramble on about style and tasting notes, but we want the beer to do the talking. It's like he left this for me. And that's it. It's got Big Rock Beer, Last Best Beer Brewing Company. It's got Twitters, everything else, and it's fucking useless. However, this is where the challenge comes in for us reviewers. Now, I guess I'm going to give this a shot and see what it is, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, let's crack her open. The smell I'm getting from it is like an ale. Except for that smell. That is a hoppy smell. So is it an IPA? It's cloudy. So is it a wheat beer? It's got lots of bubbles. So is it a Pilsner? Huh. Maybe it's all of the above. I don't know. You don't get much of a smell except for the hops in there. They do smell a little sweet. They don't smell really earthy. So it's not that bad of a smell. I don't know. Like this seems like it's going to be an interesting beer. It looks like a summertime beer. And like I said, it's cloudy. It's not clear. It's got a medium carbonation on it and the head's going down very quickly. I said head. It's late. Give me a break. Anyways. Let's give this a shot. Cheers, folks, and to all the reviewers out there that have tried this, cheers to you too. Well, it definitely tastes like an IPA. You do get the hoppy taste. However, you don't get the bitterness of it that sticks around. So the IBUs can't be that high. You do get a ale/pilsner taste to it, so I'm assuming that there's some sort of hoppy malts in there? I don't know. Like, I do know it's refreshing. I do know it's good. I do know that this a little warm is actually quite easy to drink. No, this actually is not a bad beer. I'd say this is a Pilsner with a mix of some hops. I do get more of a bitter taste on the second gulp, so the IPA flavorish comes out a little bit more. Overall though, I'm not too sure. Like, this is a unique beer. I can't exactly judge a guess, but I'm gonna have to say it is a Pilsner IPA cross mix. considering it's a collaboration, there's got to be its cross mix. It just can't be one style like an IPA or a Pilsner or an ale. Yeah, like there's not a lot to this. Well, there is, but there isn't. Like there's subtle hints here and there, but there's nothing outstanding aside from the hops. You know, honestly, if I was going to hazard a guess about this, and I probably would, and I'm going to. Oh, it just got even more cloudier. And there's stuff on the bottom. So we have sediment, which usually means, holy crap. Alright, so there's yeast in here. So there's still some yeast inside of it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to change my style, not say it's an IPA. I'm definitely going to have to say it's like a Pilsner, wheatish Pilsner, I would say. There might be a, let's just give this a shot while we got everything in there, shall we? Like the hops, that took a back step right there. Wow, this beer is transformed from the bottom of this glass. Huh. So, it's gotten milder, and honestly, it seems like the IPA taste has taken a back step now. You do get more of a weedy, sort of, almost like a light malt flavor. A little sweet, but not too sweet where you get sort of a fruity flavor. I wish I could put this under a microscope. This would be quite interesting to find out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this is sort of like a Pilsner style with wheat. Grasshopper style with, actually that's exactly what it feels like. A grasshopper ale mixed with a little wheat, so unfiltered. So it might be the Heffenweizen ale or whatever they have. The Heffenhopper. The Heffenhopper ale mixed with some hops and a little touch of yeast in there and a little touch of malts. Like it's light, but there has to be some stuff in there that really has some sort of difference to it. It's like they mixed a bunch of stuff that was left over. I'd almost venture to say this is like its own little Frankenbrew. So you know what? Here's what I'm going to call it. It's no longer collaboration number 1. It is now called Frankenbrew number 1. Yep, because I can't recognize how many flavors are in there. I think they threw a bunch of beers in there that they just want to see what would mix together, and that would be it. We've got Frankenbrew number 1. There we go. So, for me and everybody here at Booze Reviews, welcome to your mix of a Frankenbrew number 1, no longer a collaboration number 1. We've got hops, we've got yeast, we've got malts, we've got everything under the sun. It's like a grasshopper meets an IPA. That's pretty much the way I could look at it. 6.1, it's still good, it's still refreshing, it's still something that you can have as a summertime drink out on the beach somewhere. I actually really enjoy this, and what I would probably mix this with is pork. Beef? No, beef's too heavy. Pork, chicken, maybe even a white fish of some kind. So welcome to Big Rock and Last Best Frankenbrew number 1, no longer collaboration number 1. It's a delicious mix, well worth the price point at $3 a can. Honestly, $3 a can, this is actually really good, especially when you get something like this. Easily they could have marked it up to like $5-6. But I mean, white label, nothing else on it, catches your interest. Like, what is that? Well, you have to try it in order to understand what it is. Okay, a lot of people might be scared and turned away from that. However, I wasn't. I'm a reviewer. Well, I didn't have a choice, damn announcer. But, seriously, Frankenbrew number 1, I'm going to have to give it a 3.75 out of 5. Delicious, light, very well balanced, easy drinking beer. I can have these probably all day and not worry about a damn thing. Aside from walking after a little while and maybe having to go to the bathroom a lot. It's a big can. Anyways folks, I'm PK from Booze Reviews. I just want to say that, yeah, this is like a grasshopper IPA almost, but I'm still going to call it Frankenbrew #1 because I thought I'd just rename it for the hell of it. No more collaboration #1. We've got Frankenbrew #1. You guys have a great night. We will talk to you later. Stay frosty and cheers. Have a good one, guys. See you later.